Here's the real-time solution followed by an elaboration and a slightly different way of solving the question. The number of ways to arrange 6 items in a row whereby 3 of them are identical is 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial. 720 divided by 6 is 120. Answer choice D. Slower. Let's explain how we plugged the given numbers into the formula and then recap how we got the formula. If a combinations question includes arranging n items in a row or a column whereby k1 and k2 of the items are identical, we use this formula: n factorial divided by k1 factorial times k2 factorial. Similarly, since here we need to arrange 6 items in a row whereby 3 are identical, this yields 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. 6 factorial is 6 times 5 factorial. The 6 cancels out. As you saw during the previous solution, it is always helpful to know these by heart. 3 factorial is 6. 6 factorial is 720. And here, 5 factorial is 120. Remember that this question can also be solved using the general method for combinations questions: LOMO, lines, options, multiply, order. Of course, this specialized formula was derived from the general method. How many steps are required by the question? 6, since we are required to arrange 6 items in a row. We mark a line for each step. How many marbles can occupy the first space? We have 6 options from which to choose. Now that we've filled out the first space, how many marbles can occupy the second space? Only 5 options, etc. The total number of options indeed decreases as we select the items. We now multiply these numbers. This yields 6 factorial. With combinations questions, always ask whether the order matters. In other words, let's assume that we have the 3 identical blue marbles in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th places, and that we label them with B1, B2, and B3. Well, changing their internal order to, say, B2, B1, and B3 result in a different arrangement? The answer is no, since we were specifically told that these 3 marbles are, quote, identical. There is no other reason for the test authors to use that word identical except in order to hint that the internal permutations of these 3 items within the larger 6-item arrangement are meaningless. Since the order does not matter, we need to divide our result by the number of internal arrangements for the 3 items. As you can see, this is 3 factorial, which is 6. 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial is 720 by 6, which is 120. Please review this video before taking the test.